Happy birthday, Dad. You probably have figured out that this is the same filming, same clothes. So the proximity of Father's Day into your birthday. So I did these both at the same time. So another example of the benefits of having the world's greatest dad. This is my first retaining wall behind me. Not quite finished, but we're making some great progress. I want to do the bathroom, and Kim said, well, I shouldn't say Kim said, we agreed to, if I could get this done before we leave to go visit Josh, Sierra, and Wesley in San Diego, that she would let me do the bathroom. At least that was my understanding. So pretty excited about that. So working hard to get this done. You may be able to see a roll of artificial grass here or something that looks green. That's my next project. Got to figure out how to get that in. That's going to be out in front of here, and it's really, I think, going to look nice. But these, it's kind of interesting. You know, your mentorship of problem solving. So the bricks that were the cap blocks that came with these really looked ugly, and they're pretty small. So I actually found some products. This is a Home Depot product. This is actually a different, like a landscape store product. So figuring out how to do that, I was able to get the round of, you know, essentially the cap blocks matching the curvature of the retaining wall without making any cuts. Because we were looking at about $300 on a saw that could cut this, or renting it for about $150. So either way, it was not the greatest answer. So we were able to do that. But, you know, YouTube's a wonderful thing. We got a base of 3/4 inch gravel down there. It's about 6 inches deep, perfectly level. And then put this down on top of what I called, well, actually what somebody else called leveling bricks. Essentially, they just look like a 16 by 16 brick, but you get those all down level, and you're not putting your base layer right on top of gravel. So we got that on top of those leveling bricks, did that all the way across there, and then had to make some adjustments because these have little lips on the back, and a lot of them were pretty far back, and you really can't see some of these seams, but they're angled so you can adjust the curvature of the retaining wall. So if you go back a little bit, there's this hole there. And if you let that, if you don't bring the brick far enough forward, then you've got this hole in the wall that just doesn't look very good. So we were able to cut the, like let's say this row, if I needed to bring this brick forward, well, I cut this row, the back of it, so I could bring that forward just a little bit. That lip was just essentially moved forward. I could bring the brick forward. And then I didn't think I was going to have to glue these, but just for security's sake, I just glued them all down, and I'm really impressed. And you can kind of see this is a waterfall effect here, but you know, there's this much overlap here where this thing's hanging off the edge. But this thing is, you know, you pull on that, it's not moving. So that concrete adhesive is killer strong. So, you know, we've got the double level. There's plants up here. There's plants further up. We've gone to xeriscape, so we're not using a lot of water in a climate that's just not suitable for a lot of water. But again, I'm able to do this because you told me anything I set my mind to, I could do, and I still believe you. So thanks for being the world's greatest father, and happy birthday.